For as long as I can remember, sitcoms have always had a lot of inconsistencies, a lot of flaws, a lot of errors. Perhaps none of them have as many inconsistencies as Family Matters. A lot of people love the show. It ran for like 9 seasons, I believe, but it just had so many holes in the story. A lot of content creators tend to bring up the fact that Judy Winslow went upstairs, never came back. And even Jamie Foxworth, the actress who played Judy Winslow, I think she even spoke about it on her own podcast. But what they never speak on is the absence of a lot of other cast members and reoccurring cast members over the years. Like Rachel. What happened to Rachel? She was part of the main cast in season 1, 2, and 3. After that, they started to show her less and less until she was completely absent. Now, she did come back, I want to say like in season 5 for a Christmas episode. But again, what happens after that? I mean, her kid was still there, Richie. She had a restaurant in the area named Rachel's Place. They never said what happens to her restaurant. A lot of these things are not in the storyline for us to understand what took place. Some of the reoccurring cast was like Laura's best friend in season 1 was Penny.
Oh, Eddie, you were wonderful. I'm proud of you, Eddie.
But in season 2, her new best friend was Maxine. Penny was never seen again. Penny was never talked about, never mentioned, never seen in the background, any of that. What happened to Penny? I felt like Penny could have been somebody, a part of Laura's crew. Well, Penny and Maxine could have been friends on some episodes where they're hanging out without Laura. Eddie in season 1 also had a best friend by the name of Rodney. Rodney would show up in season 2 for like maybe 1 or 2 episodes, but eventually he would disappear also, and nobody would ever mention him again either. What happened to Rodney? Another character that had a lot of potential to be a mainstay was Lieutenant Myto. Lieutenant Myto actually was my favorite character for the time that he was on the show because he was hilarious. Now, I get that the city of Chicago is a very dangerous city and they would never hire somebody like Lieutenant Myto to be a part of their police department because he's very incompetent, he's dim-witted, he's silly. Him and Steve even started to get a close bond. But again, after he showed up on a few episodes of a few seasons, he was gone. He was never mentioned again. Nobody knew what happened. Storyline never explained what happened to any one of these characters. There were other things that was inconsistent in the storyline too. Like you might have Carl Winslow in season 3 who's 42 years old, and then season 6 he's like only 40 years old.
38, I'm 38. Yes, sir, this is a classic David and Goliath match.
Daddy, I'm 20 years old. I should be able to dress any way I want to.
Well, I'm 41 and I say you can't.
But that's neither here or there. I just want to know what happened to some of these members who either are part of the cast or had potential to be a part of the main cast. If anybody out there has any information, whether you're in touch with Miller Boyer Production or a member of the cast that worked on the show, please feel free to provide me with some information. I would love to know what happened, and I'm pretty sure some of y'all would too. I think that would be interesting media, for like a podcast or something. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm out. Black Native.